This read will be for the sign of Aquarius. And this is all about perception. Aquarius, how do you see yourself? How does the one on your mind see you? What energy will you be moving into, and how will you perceive it? As well as how do your professional contacts view you? Lastly, we'll take a look at the perception of those that are from the outside of your life looking in. But first, you, Aquarius, how do you view yourself? We have the Five of Wands, a competitor, someone with energy, ready to gain an advantage, to win. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So a lot at stake in this competition. Profound goals here. Page of Coins. Maybe it's the opportunity to learn something new. And for the one closest to you, you see yourself as the Five of Wands. But what about the person that you most care about? The one that you're closest to. How did they perceive you? We have the Justice, Major Arcana. Sorry, the Judgment. This is Judgment, Athena. And it's come up here in the reverse. So, the one closest to you at this time, maybe watching you in action and competition, may feel that the actions you're bringing forward are not well thought out, that you may not be acting in wisdom. We have the Ace of Coins here at the bottom of the deck. So you're pursuing something, some opportunity for sure here, but they're perceiving you as taking actions that may not be worthy of you. All right, and what energy will you be coming into, and how will you perceive that? How will you be perceiving the energy that you come into? We'll also do a clarifier later on for that future energy, your perception of the future energy ahead. And we have the Five of Cups, a loss. So coming up in this competition, in this drama that you see yourself in, you will be perceiving a loss of something you reach for. The Knight of Cups here in the reverse, followed by the Page of Cups. So this energy surrounding the Five of Cups is also one of seeking emotional fulfillment, lost, some type of energy that later goes down to maybe appreciating smaller advancements, smaller gestures of love or affection, fulfillment. How about in your professional sphere? How are you viewed by those you work with, those you work for, Okay, we've got the Devil in the reverse, right? It came up in the reverse very clearly, not even just sideways. So normally that would be some type of toxic energy, but you're moving away from that. So even though you see yourself as being involved in competition, you're being perceived as someone who is trying to move away from any toxic actions. The Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, I wonder if that has to do with vexation. Maybe you're perceived as being vexed, or maybe that's having to do with confidence. Let's do a clarifier for those Aquarius folks that have that energy. Oof. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Coins, Nine of Wands in the reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So, the way that you're moving away from, sorry, that's the King of Swords. Sorry, King of Coins. Got the King of Coins in the reverse, the Nine of Wands in the reverse, Two of Swords, and the Page of Cups. And we have the Three of Swords. So I don't think that has anything to do with your confidence, this perception of you getting away from toxicity in your work environment. It seems that you're perceived as being someone who's already dealt with difficulties of harsh words, emotional pain, and you're coming in then with this very non-toxic Page of Cups type of energy. You know the scenarios involved. I've got the Two of Swords. And the Nine of Wands, you're not engaging in it any longer. King of Coins in the reverse. That can be a very toxic energy. So, it seems pretty clear there within your work sphere. You're perceived positively despite the drama that's going on. And how about those that are totally apart from you? How are you perceived by those on the outside looking in? You have the Two of Cups. That's beautiful. Someone in harmony with the opposing sides, in harmony with others, and not just in a way that is fitting in with those who are like you, that mirror you. You're mirroring positivity. And for those on the outside or unaware of any drama, you're seen as the Two of Cups, as someone who wants to avoid strife. We have at the bottom of the deck the Five of Swords in the reverse, avoiding that cutthroat kind of energy. So that's all very nice, Aquarius. Let's go back to this Five of Cups energy that is coming up, that you perceive this loss. What advice do we have? This is from the Outlaw Oracle that we're going to take the advice. And we'll just take the first card appearing here. We have Smoke, Visions, Signals. The number 7 is the one on this card. And let's get the, let's see, card number 7. Get the advice straight from the guide here. Let's see. smoke signals, inform, obscure, all carry messages. Here we have, it's time for deep reflection and an assessment of your situation. Light one up, smoke 'em if you got 'em, take a beat, breathe deep, allow the smoke to clear or illuminate your situation. The answers you seek will be there when the smoke clears. And then we have here, smoke can signal danger, fire, or an accident, but not always. Natives used smoke to inform and communicate. It can be welcoming, like smoke from a chimney or a campfire, signaling a gathering space, beckoning you to see what is there. Some use sacred smoke to cleanse, purify, or to reach the higher states of awareness. Others use smoke to hide behind smoke screens. If you pulled this card, the situation is hazy. What does that mean to you specifically? Is there a fire? Is there a welcome campfire gathering or a smoker circle? Are you up for the rotation? Or is someone or something in your life obscuring your vision? You can find the answer by being willing to look closely and then listen. Not with your ears, but with your heart. And interesting here too, that this is clarifying the Five of Cups. So this is an energy that you're going into where there's a lot of deep feeling. You are sensing your situation with your heart, with your feelings. And that's sending you a signal that it seems you're already heeding with the perceptions here already. The advice, though, is to really listen to this energy that you're coming into of the Five of Cups, to actually feel that and take that as a symbol or a cue to move within that energy to the best outcome that's possible there. So that's all I have for you, Aquarius, with the perceptions around you, how you see yourself as the Five of Wands, the one closest to you, the Judgment in reverse, the Five of Cups for the energy that's coming up, Devil in reverse for those who are in your life in a professional sense, and the Two of Cups there. And all of this is there for you to take as a signal. All the best, Aquarius.